energy tonight, collective, is confusing AF. It's very back and forth. Wishful thinking. Is it a fantasy? Could I do it? I'm going to hurt someone else. I'm going to have to manipulate two people. Like, there's a bunch of different, like, like anger. There's bitterness. There's jealousy. There's happiness. There's, like, pridefulness. We're just going to go straight to the communication because I've tried with other cards and other decks, and I just get, like, 4 cards in, and I'm like, I lose it because it's very complicated. Own up to your part 2. It's very complicated. Say what you mean what you say. I didn't want you to see me like that. 80s rom-com. $14. Frog Prince. I almost came back for you. But there was a misunderstanding. Goosebumps, chills. Made me sick. Elena and Stefan. First love energy. I've never met anyone like you. I like the way you smile at me. You're supposed to be here. That's a whole lot going on. And as I went to pause this, the hidden truth. So I guess we're just moving right along, aren't we? Okay, hidden truth, what are we not seeing? What is all the complicated energies about? You were the best thing in my life. I'm hearing Phantom X. We need to let each other go. I'm hearing Phantom X, and then we pull, we need to let each other go. The Phantom X. I replay our conversations over and over. I don't react when people mention you. The Phantom X. I remember every detail of that day. So definitely something very serious happened within this connection. You know, it feels like there's a lot of pain in this. We have, you're supposed to be here. You were the best thing in my life. It's like someone realizing possibly that they did not treat you the way that they should have. And they kind of know that. I feel like this is someone who was probably very prideful. Very prideful. During this connection, at the beginning especially. And there's something about you fighting back. Like with the cards we were getting before, it's like something about you fighting back. Fighting for them, but also fighting for yourself. Because we have own up to your part 2. It's like they feel like this is plagued your mind the way it's plagued theirs. King of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. This is definitely someone who's grown out of that ego. Page of Swords. But just because they've grown out of that ego, we also have the 4 of Wands. Just because they've grown out of that ego, they're not really ready to make big life choices, big life decisions. And we have marriage. Like the 4 of Wands, I think of as a reunion card. But we have Page of Swords. And the Chariot. Well, this kind of feels like, because the Chariot is a very fast moving card. So we're getting the Page of Swords where it's very like slow. It's still kind of in planner mode about how to communicate about a marriage situation. And then we have the Chariot. You know, I feel like, because we were getting like, they haven't been able to make any big life choices. I feel like because every time that they get there, it's like you are, you are the ultimate commitment. Like, it just really isn't anyone else. There's someone who probably goes through, like, the steps of a relationship, like, gets to that point, cuts and runs. Cuts and runs, right? When it's like, okay, let's talk about, like, building a life together, like, in whatever way that may be. It's like, that's when they know it's time to get out. Because they participate to every, like, part of this karmic energy. And then they dip out last minute. The Sun. The Ace of Cups reversed. They literally feel like you're the joy. Like, if you could put, like, joy as, like, a person, like, what, like, makes them light up, like, that's you. And they feel empty. Like, this is an Ace of Cups reverse. They feel empty without their sunshine. They feel empty without their sunshine. It's like there's something about you that just, Knight of Wands, really gets them going. But you just light a spark in them for life. Not just in love, I'm getting, like, just for life. You breathe life into people, and you breathe life into them. The World reversed. They're in, like, this hellacious, I'm getting hellacious, cosmic loop. And the only way they get out of it is if, it's like when they get to that point where they're ready to settle down. And then, like, the only way they get out of it is if they settle down with you. But that's not necessarily, like, a guarantee. And then they just keep repeating karmic cycles. Yeah. You know, we were getting the Sun in the World reversed and the Chariot. The Ace of Cups reversed. And getting the Star reversed and then Justice reversed. Literally, like, they know, for whatever reason, like, it's only you. Like, if it's not you, it's nobody. The balance will never be restored. That's kind of intense. Like, in their life, it's you or it's nobody. And that's not fair to either one of you. It's not fair to either one of you. I'm literally pulling my own hair as I say that. Pulling your own hair. Because the High Priestess reversed. And then the Hangman. You both know. You both know. 1000%, but you're not talking about it. You're not even, like, trying to address it too hard with yourselves. And then the Hangman. We're going to get a couple more communications before we end this out. Neither one of you. You know, it's either you're both silent or one is just keeps, like, trying to fight. And, like, that's not even what that one wants to do either. But that keeps the other one in hermit mode. The bullshit gotta go. Seriously, y'all. Like, if it's that, like, neither one of you are talking, or one of you is talking, but it's all just, like, crap and, like, argumentative, so the other one goes, like, back. It's gotta go. Both of you. Kissing in the rain. Jeez. I'm getting, like, one of those, like, we had 80s rom-com of, like, where there's this big dramatic scene in a movie where they're, like, yelling at each other in the rain, and it's like, even through, like, the complete, like, storm that's going on, they can see, like, each other's eyes. Why am I getting this? Like, and it's just, like, instant. Like Allie and Noah. Like Allie and Noah. Possibly building up some kind of liquid courage. 2006 is important. Also, I add them up too, so 2008 is also important. The truth hurt my ego.